How's it going, everyone? I'm Andrew with SpeedTech Lights, and welcome to another episode of SpeedTech Spotlight. In this episode, I wanted to go over our GranDirect control box and how this is to be used with our Raptor visor bars and our Striker and Virtue traffic advisors. So for example here, I brought our Raptor TIR in amber on the bottom here, and I brought our Striker 8 TIR in amber as well. Now you'll notice with your GranDirect control, you have full control of your visor light bar and your traffic advisor off of one switch box. So you'll see here on my Grand side, I'll have my visor bar controls. So I have my pattern changer here, and you do have memory recall, so you can find a pattern you'd like, and then you can shut your unit off and back on, and it'll remember the last pattern it was on. And then you also have your TD button here, which will activate your two standard white takedown lights there as well. And we do have a super takedown GranDirect model as well to work with our Raptor super takedown bars. And then moving over here for your traffic advisor, you have all of the controls you would on your direct control. So you have your power button, your warning mode, your pattern changer. So again, you can change to a pattern you'd like. And then you have memory recall, so you can shut your light bar off and back on, and it'll remember the last pattern it was on. And then you also have your traffic advising controls here as well, with center out, left right, and right left. And then you still have your slow and fast function here as well, if you would like your light bar to flash slow or in fast mode. And that works in your traffic advisor or while you're in your warning mode as well. So you'll see that you have full control of your traffic advisor and your Raptor visor bar off of our GranDirect control. Now again, this works with our Raptor visor bars, the non-X models. The X model will use our dual memory SIG plug, and then you also can get the GranDirect control for our Raptor super takedown models. Now this is our TIR, for example, in amber, but we have these units available in amber, red, blue, green, and clear, in solid, half-half, and alternating, and we have our Customize a Light Bar tool if you do need a custom color setup for your vehicle. Now let's go ahead and hook up our multicolor Raptor and our multicolor Virtue 8 here. So for example here, I brought our multicolor Raptor in a red-blue color setup. Now since this unit is multicolor, you'll notice it's flashing back and forth between its primary and secondary colors. And then here I brought a multicolor Virtue 8 in a red, blue, amber color setup. So you'll notice your unit is flashing back and forth between red, blue, and amber there. And then again, you have full control of your visor light bar and your traffic advisor. So on your Grand side here for your visor light bar, you can cycle to a pattern you'd like. And then your unit does have memory recall. So again, you can shut your unit off and back on, and it'll remember the last pattern it was on. And then you have your TD button here, which will activate your two standard white takedown lights. And then moving over here, you have your pattern button for your traffic advisor, so you can cycle to a pattern you'd like. And then this unit also has memory recall, so you can shut it off and back on, and it'll remember the last pattern it was on. And then you have your traffic advising functions here, your center out, your left right, and right left, and you'll notice your unit will sweep in its primary and secondary colors if you would like to in your traffic advisor, or you can also program a flash pattern to where it's your primary or secondary colors individually. So make sure to check out the product demos on the product pages for a full product demonstration. And then you have your slow and fast function here, where you can go from slow to fast in your traffic advisor or in your warning mode. And then I'll go back to slow there. And then finally, you have your two aux buttons here on your GranDirect control that can handle up to 20 amps of extra lighting. So you'll have 10 amps here for this aux switch, and then you'll have 10 amps here for this aux switch as well. So you can hook up plenty of lights to your GranDirect control. And again, this is perfect to run a Raptor visor light bar and a Striker or Virtue traffic advisor. And we have these units available in standard TIR, in solid, half-half, and alternating, and also in multicolor linear, in red, blue, green, and clear color options. And then again, if you do need a custom color setup for your vehicle, you can use our Customize a Light Bar tool to get the exact color setup you need. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.